What they don't want to do is get into the play-in game, not be playing great basketball, then have to go against an absolute juggernaut in Phoenix or Golden State. That will be a first-round exit for them.
Perk, let me ask you, how do they get better then? Richard says they can get better. How do they get better, and how much of that is on Anthony Davis?
Well, the first thing is they have to play with effort, and I think that's the bright spot we saw on Saturday against the Warriors, that they actually competed. Like, Anthony Davis in the fourth quarter didn't show up big for scoring-wise, but I thought defensively he had a pretty decent impact on the game. But I just think the Lakers just got to, at this point, like, they have too many veterans not to say we're going to figure this out. Like, Russell Westbrook, MVP. LeBron James, 4 times MVP. Anthony Davis, still in his prime at 28 years old. Like, we're not dealing with a bunch of rookies here. So they have to have a coming to Jesus meeting or figure it out or whatever the case may be. But here's why I disagree with RJ at. About the play-in tournament. The play-in tournament actually is the best thing that ever happened for the Lakers, because that actually gives them a better shot of actually getting into the playoffs. Without the play-in tournament, they wouldn't even have a chance. And I understand, look, RJ, I understand what you're saying. They don't want to see the Suns or the Warriors in the first round. I don't even think they want to see the Grizzlies. But we all know that you never know what could happen in the playoffs, that when it comes down to it, that record is 0-0. What you done in the regular season don't even matter. They'll come in as the underdogs. They would definitely be the probably the top 8 or 7 seed to ever be, you know, one of the best 8 or 7 seeds to ever be in the playoffs that you will want to see. So, I mean, the best thing for the Lakers that happened was they got added to play-in tournament.
Well, the interesting part is, and the reason I brought up Anthony Davis was the fourth quarters, when he plays well in the fourth quarter, they win. When he doesn't play well in the fourth quarter, they don't win. They've had a lot of close games, and
so using that metric, he hasn't played well in a lot of fourth quarters because they have not won a lot of games.
Okay, well, look, in games decided by 5 points or less this season, you know, in wins, he's getting 6 points in the fourth quarter, which is pretty good, and in losses, he's averaging less than 4.
Yeah, they just didn't get him involved in the Warriors game. But I think the issue with the Lakers now is management said to this team, this is your team. Make it work. And there's a clarity that comes from not doing something. There's a clarity that comes from management saying, this is the bed you must lie in now. And I think that they are in this place where they look like a team that seemed relieved. Didn't they seem relieved on Saturday? They seemed like, okay, it didn't happen, and we're going to have to make this work, not only for this year, but going forward.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.